Hello and welcome to this video where we'll go into the exploratory data analysis of the YouTube data. So in the last video we read the CSV file and stored it into the database. So here in the Beaver I do select start from YouTube and we see this dataset here. So the first thing we can do is do some simple analysis. So let's select star from YouTube and let's do like this. We can find different types of categories. So we can actually do like this. Select distinct category. And here we can see all the categories that we have. And what type of category do I like? Well, I do like education and I do like science and technology. Let's say we take science and technology. So then we can do select. I will do select from YouTube. And what do I want to select? Well, I want to select the category. And then I get the same here, right? So I want to select category, except before we use distinct, then we get all the unique categories. So I select category from YouTube where category. So this is a condition here where the category is equal to science and technology. Science and technology. Like this. And here we can see all the category here, and we can see how many of them. We could do like this. We could do count category like this, and we see then we have 17 that are we can do like as number in science. Then we have 17. Control Shift F to format it. Let's copy this again. Let's see, I did copy here and paste this one. So let's not do count here. Instead, we will have a category. And we can also have the YouTuber name. So basically, if you look into YouTuber name like this, and here we can see the YouTuber name for each of the categories. So basically, let me do some more analysis here. I will do select star from YouTube again, to see what type of categories we have. Okay, so before we were into the science and technology, and we can actually choose to get more categories if we wanted to, more columns if we wanted to, or we could pick all the columns. For example, if I copy this part here and I run it again, I could do like star to get all the columns, which had where the categories is science and technology. And also I could do science and technology and category equals science and technology and or education like this. Let's see, or education, or category equals education, like this. So then I filter on both science and technology and the education, right? So here you can see all the columns because we do select star. We could do, for example, all the columns except some columns if we want. So we could do like this. Select star exclude YouTuber name, for example. So here, if I do this, we see that the YouTuber name has disappeared. And I could do like this. I can have, I can remove several. For example, I don't want average views. I can remove that one also. Average views, like this. Then we see it disappeared. So basically here, doing star exclude, we could remove some of the columns which we don't want to. So here we have done some simple select queries and some simple filtering with where clause. So let's continue here. We do check select star from YouTube to see what there is. And we could check, for example, the audience countries here. So let's do like this. I will do select, or basically I can copy this part. And then I will have from YouTube still there. So I will do distinct audience country. The reason why I use quotes here is because we have a space in between. Then we need to use quotes. Otherwise, you can just you can use it. You can select the column without the quotes. Okay, so here we get all the distinct countries. I wanted to check if Sweden was there, but it seems to not be here. So we'll pick another country. For example, we can pick Japan. Okay, so then we can filter on Japan. So select star from YouTube where audience country equals to Japan. Okay, note that for string literals we use simple quotes, and for columns we use double quotes. Like this, and then we get to see if there's any anime channels, and we see, okay, mostly it's music and dance, and the category is null here. Yes, interesting. Let's see also if we can find which countries has the most representations in the data. So let's see like this. I will run this one, and I will copy this one again. So basically here, select star from YouTube. Let's see, I will group by. So I will group by, now I'm aggregating. So I'll aggregate on the country. So group by audience country. Needs to be in quotes. And we see it won't work, because when you're doing a group by, then all of them goes together, and then you need to use an aggregate function. And one of the aggregate function is, for example, count star. This means that we will count all the rows that are that correspond to each audience country which we have grouped by, right? So we do count star here, and I will also do like this. I will take out the audience country. Audience country. So then you can see the number of counts for each country. And count star, I will give it an alias. So as number YouTubers. So basically the number of YouTubers in each audience country, right? I'll do some Control Shift F to format it, and Control Enter to run it. So now we have grouped by audience country. Let's do it like this. We can order it. So order by, and what do I want to order on? I want to order on number of YouTubers, right? Order by number YouTubers, like this. So then we get in ascending order, but I don't want that. I want it in descending order so that we get the top right. And for the top, we can, for example, get the top 10. So limit 10. Like this. So now I get the top 10 audience countries. We see US, we see India, and this not applicable. Okay, we could change this to another thing, but I won't do that. Let's do, we can do similar stuffs, but with category. So we can, so if we run this one, we see that we have a category here, right? So you want to find how many are working in each category. So let's do, I will copy this part, select star from YouTube, and instead of star, I'll do category. I will select the category, and I will also count star, and I'll call it as number from YouTube, and then we need to group by. So we're aggregating on a certain column and then aggregating on the category. Let's see what happens. So here we get all the categories and the numbers, and similarly here I want to order by. So I want to sort it, order by let's see, in number, because we have aliased this as number, right? So I can order by number, and we can do it descending as well, like this. And we can see that, okay, music and dance, then animation, video games, etc. are the tops, right? So let's reformat this one. And let's do some more advanced, query now. I want to do a filtering. So here, where I want to clean the data basically. So here when we go, we select all of them, and we can see this particular row. We can, for example, check average comments. So we see that we have some that are not a number or not applicable, and we have some that are K, which means 1000, right? And we have some that are only integers, because these are the average comments. So sometimes we don't have any comments, right? And some, or the data is missing for some reason. Sometimes we have just a number that is smaller than 1000. Sometimes we have 1000, right? And here this is 67,000 comments, so it's incredibly much, but there's a K here that we have to handle. So basically, we want to also check if is there any other characters than this. So could it be, for example, an M for million, which exists in other places? So you should actually check it. You can do it a little bit simpler by doing select distinct. Which column is this? This is average comments from YouTube. So here, then these are the distinct values, right? So we see a lot of Ks, we see like quick glance, I don't see an M. We could also check it out and see if there's anything other than K and M. K or not a number. So you can use something called like, and then you use a regex expression to filter. However, I won't do that now. Let's suppose that there was only case and not a number, not applicable, and also there is just integer value. Let's say that. Okay, with this assumption, we can do like this. We'll take some more space so that we see more. So what do I want to do? Well, we copy this part. So instead of select distinct, I'll remove this. I will actually select the. I will select the average comments from YouTube, and here we can see all the average comments, and I will also select the YouTuber name like this. So here, for example, PewDiePie, we get 4.6k, right? 4,600. So in order to do this, let's reformat this one. We want to have the average comment. I want it to be, whenever there's a k, I want it to be times 1000. Whenever there's a number, I want to keep it as a number. Whenever there's a not applicable, I want to change it to 0. This is what I want. I could keep it as not applicable, but for this exercise, I'll choose it as 0. Because sometimes maybe you choose YouTube Kids and then, or you have closed all the comments. That's up to the content creator. But no matter, I'll do this as exercise. So instead of just average comments, I'll do like this. I'll do the case when, or case, and enter, and then it will give me an end. So when, so here I can put up several cases. So this is similarly as if-else statements in other programming languages. So let's do like this. Average comments, if this is equal to, or when this is equal to not applicable, then 0. Let's see if I do like this, see what happens. I run this one. Then you can see that all the not applicable become 0. However, we see a lot of null because all others become null when this is not correct, right? When this is not true. So let's cover the other cases as well. When average comments, like, so whenever there is some %k, so there is a k in it, then we will do like this. Because these are strings, it's a varchar. So I can do replace. I can replace my average comments. What do I want to replace you with? Well, I want to put in the average comments as the input argument, and I will replace the k, right? The k I want to replace with nothing, basically. Okay, what happens when I run this? There's a parse error. Let's see, syntax near replace. So basically, average comment. So basically, this was the problematic one. So if I comment this out and run this one, okay. Then 0. Okay, this shouldn't have a comma. Mistake. Like this. Line 3. Let's see. Case when Oh, when I removed this one, it worked, right? Yeah, when I removed it, it worked. Okay, then let's see what happens. So when average comments like %k, then replace the string, right? However, I want to cast this. So I want to cast this into an integer. Cast as integer, or as float actually. So here we can see that it becomes a float, but however the k just disappeared because we needed to have the same same data type before. However, the k disappeared and we got 67.7, which is totally wrong, right? So whenever we replace a k, we want to also times 1000. Like this. So then we get 67,700, correct, 4,600, correct, etc. And this comma is for thousands comma. So here we can, after this case, we will use as to give it an alias. Average comments, I will call it, with underscore. Yes, that will be good. So then the column name becomes average comment. Okay, but we still have the nulls. So these are the all other. So whenever this is not true, we do else. Basically what we do is cast, so we change the data type. So we cast the average comments as integer. As integer must be in the same, like this. We cast this as integer, yes. So, like this. And now not a number becomes 0 and all the normal numbers stay the same, and we have all the k's become thousands, right? So then I don't need to take this one. Like this. And I'm quite happy with this. So we have, or we can actually do some more in this query. We could order it also, order by average comments. We can have a descending as well. Like this. Then we see the most popular ones. Or the popular in terms of most comments, basically. That is what we get. Great, and we could actually continue to do a lot of EDA with this dataset. There's a lot of other columns to fix. For example, if I run this, we see that, yeah, we can, the subscribers we could change as well. We could change average views, etc. And also you could, when you have changed something and you're happy with that, you could save it into other data, into other tables, so that you have cleaned the data, for example. However, we won't do it here. Instead, we're happy with this exploratory data analysis, and in the next video we'll continue to connect the database through Python, so that we can use Python to control duckdb. So that would be really cool. So see you in the next video. Bye.